Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. So I've got Chaz here. We're at a Diamond Mastermind. We're on, I think, day 7. And Chaz has the question for today. So what would you like to know?
Well, I'd like to know about videos. I heard you had about 22 years worth of videos. So obviously they're very important. I would like to know how I could use them to monetize my business.
Okay, well, yes, I have quite a few videos. I have several YouTube channels, 2 main ones. And the 2 main ones we have, one's got just over 1 million views and one's got over 1.2 million views. Now, compared to some YouTube marketers, that's nothing. Some YouTube marketers out there can have videos that get hundreds of thousands or even 1 million views. But still, between all of my channels, that's about 2.5 million views. And total number of videos which I've uploaded to YouTube, it would have to be at this point over 3,000.
Yeah.
Over 3,000 videos.
Wow.
So I do a lot of videos. It wasn't always that way. In fact, the first 2 years of when I started in this industry, internet marketing, I hated doing videos. They were the last thing that I ever wanted to do. I hated them because I never felt comfortable doing videos.
Right.
And the very first few that I tried, I went out and I paid for a $1,200 camera and I got all the fancy equipment, and then I tried to set it up in my office, and I spent hours and hours trying to learn how to use things and upload and editing. And after a couple of weeks, the few videos I'd uploaded had got maybe 4 or 5 views. It seemed like a complete waste of time, and I didn't like watching my own videos one bit. So I didn't do videos for a number of years. So after that, it was 2013. I was selling a conference in Fiji, my very first big international conference.
Right.
And I needed to do a video to really show the destination, show the resort, and talk about the conference to sell tickets. So I was almost forced to do that first video. And from that point on, I started forcing myself to do them.
You got a lot of results with that.
In the beginning, not well, with the Fiji video, the very first one I did. It helped me fill that event up, and I was charging thousands of dollars for a ticket, and I sold maybe 25 tickets after about 7-8 months of continuous promoting back then. So I got some results with it, and I just decided to start doing more. Okay, and then as the years went on, I came out with things like this, Ask Matt Lloyd, which was, and here's I'll get to answering the question. With this is a daily video series.
I've watched a lot of them.
Right, and we're up to now almost episode, by the time you see this will be over episode 600. So there haven't been too many days that we've missed. We've now been doing it for close to 2 years. It must be about 2 years at this point. And by launching a daily video series and telling the public you're going to do that, it creates social accountability, and now you just have to get it done because people are expecting it.
Sure.
There are many days where I don't feel like doing these videos, and so and that's how it is in a lot of things in my business. But because I know I have people counting on me or expecting it, I'm almost now, I feel like I'm forced to do it. So it allows me to implement and get things done at a faster rate. So video marketing is so important in your business. If you want to build a big video following, get a lot of views and get a lot of sales, the first lesson or the first tip I'm going to give you is it's got to become a habit. It's got to become like a daily habit. You can't just do it every once in a while. You can't just do a video here and there and expect to get any momentum. Many of the videos I do are not hits. They don't have a lot of views. But for every maybe 10 videos I do one that gets a bit of traction and gets a lot more views. And I've also done some videos that have gone on to get over 50,000 views. I think the top one over a few 100,000 views. But most of your videos won't be like that, so it's got to become a daily act. And that's why I say do your own daily video series, launch it, because it'll help you implement and get it done. The next thing, as far as coming up with content, if I had to think of all the topics every single time, I would struggle. So what I do is I leverage my audience. Okay, I leverage my audience by having the videos in this kind of format where you're asking me a question, and I'm finding out 30 seconds before we go live filming this what your question is going to be, and then I've got to come up with the answer on the spot. Now, are the answers perfect? No, they're far from it. Sometimes I'll go a little bit off track, and it's not perfect, but it's still good enough that there's value in the answer, and I don't waste a lot of time trying to come up with content, and that's no longer an excuse for not doing videos. I have all of my content ideas provided for me by my audience, so you can do the same thing. If you have a subscriber list of email addresses, or if you have an audience, ask them to submit questions or tell you their biggest challenges, and then you answer their questions. You can focus on a particular topic if you like. For example, let's say you were in internet marketing and you were teaching Facebook pay-per-click. All of your questions could be on Facebook marketing. But I choose to have a much broader kind of daily series. My daily series, ask me any question you want related to business and finance, and I'll answer it. So I have a very broad category, and that way I definitely can't ever run out of ideas.
No, you won't, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what you've got. You've got daily content that way. You've got a daily video series. You force yourself to do it. You don't be overly critical with your videos. You are always going to be, by far, your biggest critic when it comes to the videos. You're always going to look at your videos and see the imperfections, and I do the same. In fact, I don't watch most of my videos, because if I did, I would point out everything I'm doing wrong and I don't like. So I don't watch most of them. So that way, my point is just recognize you are going to be your biggest critic, and just get comfortable with the idea of good enough is good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is far better that you are creating videos that are not perfect. They might only be what you might call 50% perfection, but you're getting them out there into the public so that they can at least generate you leads, build your brand, create positioning. It's far better that you have them out there, not
implementation,
perfect, than you never even do them in the first place.
Yeah, that's right.
I know some video marketers who their videos are just really not that great, but they still make a lot of money because they're everywhere. They're prolific. So that's my advice to you, Chaz. Just prolific content creation. And final thing, and then I'll wrap this up. When you're crafting your content, you always want to be thinking of what's the end goal. The end goal, of course, is to make more sales and build your business.
Right.
So focus on content, focus on talking points that help move people towards making a buying decision. Okay, so for example, if I'm promoting mode, which I usually always am, in these videos, I'm usually dropping hints and seeding mode along the way. You know, we're here at a Diamond Mastermind and you see this beautiful background. That's not by accident, you know, that's by design.
Right. Exactly.
I purposely do these videos at the Masterminds because I want to show the Masterminds and the kind of things we do. So I'm helping to promote mode and bring in sales and build the company. So with whatever content you put out there, the natural response to it, or the natural conclusion at the end of getting that content is, I want to move further towards making a buying decision with your company. That's really important. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I need to be more consistent with what I do. That's great.
You do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. So if you have a question for me, go to askmattlloyd.com. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.